Ladies and gentlemen, with me right now is one half of the brand new Beatdown Tag Team Champions, Flash Sentry. And let me tell you, after what we saw go down here in Dallas, Texas, what I want to know, well heck, what the world wants to know, is that, did you have anything to do with the network showing up in CCW to help you and Monty get those titles? What's your point? I mean, you saw us beat them in the middle of that ring, right? Yeah, you did. So let's just leave it at that and nothing else. But since you really want to scratch yourself with curiosity, I'll give you the real reason why the network was here tonight. It was all thanks to one little award. Favor. I owe my fellow RCCW bandmates a favor in return of helping me throughout all these years of being in both RCCW and CCW. When I told both Bart Simpson and Lightning of the crud we had to deal with back in CCW, they knew what to do about that problem. That was the SWAT cats. So you wanna know what they did? They thrashed Razor in that very same parking lot in hopes that his anger would be let out as a way to cost him in the long run. That was only part one. And part two? You just saw it go down tonight. We were the ones that went to the back of those CCW offices and rallied to make this an elimination tag team match just to make it easy for the SWAT cats. When T-Bone got himself foolishly counted out, my boys Bart and Lightning did me proud by putting T-Bone down in that broken wood where he belongs now. In fact, I'd heard he's still picking splinters out of his silly little cat fur. That was kind of the distraction that we needed for Razor to seal the deal and clinch those titles as tight as we ever could. So now that me and Monty are beatdown tag champs, there's gonna be a big payday for my boys, and I'm gonna make sure I give them my sweet end of the deal. As for me and Monty though, the rest of the CCW roster has to ask themselves is this: who's gonna take these babies now? I'll give you a big spoiler alert, KB. Nobody. The top guys of CCW out. That's definitely an explanation if I ever heard one. With that being said, let's go down the ringside for the next match of CCW Resurrection. Back to you, Lucas. Well, thanks a lot, KB, but apparently it looks like we've got some unexpected business coming from the current Cruiserweight Champion himself, Craig Williams. I wonder what he has on his mind, per se. Let's listen in, everybody. Y'all know, my patience is literally wearing thin at this point. The longer this night goes on, the longer I get sick and tired of being left out of CCW Resurrection. I promised on that CCW exclusive I did not too long ago that I was gonna do something on Resurrection to make people notice me as a way to prove that I still exist in this company. And it looks like I'm staying true to my word. How am I staying true, you may ask? Take a look at the Titatron above you, upchucks. You all see that, CCW? This is what's literally gonna happen to the rest of the roster if you all continue to ignore me like this. I will take down the entire roster out to the point where there will be no Cartoon Carnage wrestling and no pay-per-view. If that's the only thing that will please me and my financial manager, Montana Max, so be it. And the only way anyone's gonna stop me is that I am given a match right here and right now. And just to make things interesting, I will even put my Cruiserweight Championship on the line against any Cruiserweight in that locker room who even dares try to take this precious artifact from my hands. So as far as I see it, this night's not going on until I finally get the challenge that I deserve and need. But like I said, I'm a very impatient man. So I'm giving anyone until a count of 20 to come out here and try to throw me off this creek that is my ring. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, that didn't take long. Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Alex, do your stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this impromptu matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the CCW Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way down is the challenger from his own world, weighing at 170 pounds, 20 if you count the head, Bobby Generic. Well, if Craig hasn't found an opponent, he sure has now, but it's in the form of the former CCW Hardcore Champion, Bobby Generic. If there's anyone that could definitely put Craig Williams in his place, it's no doubt gotta be Bobby for sure. By the way, do you like what you're seeing? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified about our future content to come to this channel. Plus, I'd like to make a quick shout out to our co-sponsor for this event, Arlen Propane. Because like it or not, they still don't have a model, unfortunately. Go figure. Anyway, looks like the action is definitely heating up. Oh man, Bobby tried to go for that springboard body splash, but he eats crud, period. But I think Bobby's bounced back, thankfully. He's now got that bow and arrow locked in nice and tight. That's definitely gotta be painful for the back region. But alas, Craig Williams manages to slide out real nicely. Definitely not enough pain given out to the champion, which can definitely be a real problem. Oh, that was a really big problem that Bobby let out for himself. He tried to attempt that standing shooting star, but unfortunately for him, Craig let his knees out at the right place and the right time. But once again, Bobby recovering back with an impressive suplex. Ooh, and a kick to the back for good measure. And there it is. He's got that standing shooting star pressed down. Too bad Craig couldn't save himself this time. Guessing he needed to protect those knees of his. There we go, Irish whip right to the corner. Oh, Craig just blocked one of Bobby's kicks. Greets him with a forearm to the face. Ooh, and a kick right to the back in return. I'll tell you, if there's one thing you should not underestimate in a time like this, it's Craig Williams and his unsettling mean streak that he has developed thanks to his so-called financial manager, Montana Max, who unfortunately, yet thankfully, is not here in the building tonight. Apparently, as far as we can tell, folks, Montana Max is busy spending his vacation down at Iceland, where he is now, but no doubt he's watching his pet project of a Cruiserweight Champion go to work around the ring against that opponent of his. You know what's weird, by the way? If it's called Iceland, why is the land not literally made of ice? I mean, you have to make it make sense. Anyway, Craig's got something?
Holy crud!
That was awesome! Oh my goodness! Bobby Jenrick may have sent Craig's head flying right to the third row. Yeesh, it sounds like someone's blowing up a loud firecracker from outside the building. Yeah, you can obviously tell how loud it was. I'll tell you, it may not have finished off Craig for sure, but I can tell you that unexpected super kick coming from Bobby himself is going to keep Craig's brain rattling for quite a while. I can tell you that, folks. Anyway, Bobby's got Craig on the corner. Ooh, springboard into Gary right upside Craig's head. That could be enough to win. Apparently not. Craig only kicks out of the count of 2. Bobby cannot believe it. Still won't stop him though. He's out on the top as we speak. There we go. Around the world. Craig's definitely not gonna kick out. Well, you call my bluff, huh? He just kicked out at only 1. Man, Craig's entire body must be made of both steel and metal at this point because this youngster is definitely indestructible as we speak. Of course, you saw him kick out there not too long ago again. It's like Craig speaking out to Bobby. Hit me with all your best shots. It still won't be enough to keep me down for the entire 3. And as far as I can tell, Bobby's going to have to bring out a whole entire arsenal to keep Craig down on the mat for a very long time. Even if Bobby has to die trying doing so. Well, I have no idea what Craig was going for. I think he might have slipped, but hey, 'tis a flesh wound, right? He's on top now. Definitely high risk if you ask me, folks. And right there, Craig with that big double axe handle off the top. I think that move might have stunted Bobby's entire height just by 2 notches. It's like if Bobby was a wooden stump and Craig was an entire axe chopping him down on impact. I think Craig is still far from done here. He is just basically torturing this dude from head to toe if you ask me. Well, talk about me in the mines. I think Bobby managed to use that head-on collision to get back into the game. You know, as the matchup progresses on, folks, I want to make a quick special shout out to my good YouTube friends, whom you can check out thanks to the links on the description down below if you're a very big fan of my work. Therefore, shoutouts go to American Gaming Geeks, SNES's Life, Burn Reenus, and as always, Sean Ware Gaming. Give him some love, just like you do me. Whoa! Craig sending Bobby over and now like a piece of yesterday's garbage nobody wants in the house. And holy Toledo on a silver flipping platter! Look at Craig fly in the sky! I'll admit, I may find his attitude and vicious mean streak insufferable, but if there's at least one thing I'll give him credit for, it's the fact that he's a very talented superstar. Though of course you just saw him lay out Bobby with that vicious running jumping knee lift right on the outside of the ring. I honestly wonder if that was a gift in return from Craig himself, knowing he took that vicious super kick from Bobby earlier in the match. Could be. I think that could have been his intention, I believe. Speaking of which, Bobby's gone to the count of 6 to get back into the ring, or else he's going to be the one counted out. And thank goodness he does. Oh, whoa, look at that, folks. Craig tried to attempt a Rolling Thunder, but Bobby managed to catch him off guard at the right time. Oh, that may have been a temporary move to save himself, but not for long as Craig gets back into his usual offense as always. Oh, look out. Oh, spinning back elbow right towards the back. But I think Craig's not even close to being done just yet. I think Bobby should have stayed down in order to keep himself safe. Well, too little too late for Bobby as Craig hits that vicious rolling thunder flatliner. He just continues to get started with this kid. Oh, a big BME from the top. Shades of the fallen angel Christopher Daniels himself. Bobby Jenrick is in a world of hurt, everyone. I legit do not know how on earth he's still fighting after all that punishment that was still on him thanks to the Cruiserweight Champion himself. He's getting right back up on his feet. Oh wait, he's fighting back, trying to set up a big hurricane run. Oh, I spoke too soon. Craig stopped him right by his tracks. I feel that the longer this match carries on in Craig's favor, the more likely Bobby's chances of being Cruiserweight Champion fizzle out before his very eyes. Kick of the Craig! My goodness, that was brutal! I'll tell you, nobody's kicked out of this, and neither will Bobby! He's done! He's kaput! He's yesterday's wrinkly old news dried up on an open sidewalk. I'll tell you, Bobby came awfully close, though. There were many times where he almost had that around-the-world finisher in his grasp, but like it or not, Craig Williams could not be put away that easy. And of course, all that would take was one simple kick of the creek to immediately get the job done. 1, 2, 3. So with that, Craig Williams is still the Cruiserweight Champion after a back-and-forth barn burner. He did keep his promise. He was going to do something big, though. After seeing what I saw, I think it's about time everyone just took notice of Mr. Williams himself. Anyway, the fun continues here on CCW Resurrection as we now move on to our long-awaited three-way dance for the Intercontinental Championship. Can Marshal Moon Montana escape with his title intact against both Cooplowski and the Shredder? We're about to find out right about now as we head down to ringside to our very own ring announcer, Alex DeSoto. Alex, you know what to do, buddy. Take it from here. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a three-way dance for the Intercontinental Championship. Making his way first down the aisle from Jersey City, weighing at 360 pounds, Cooplowski. Of course, he comes straight out of the cult cartoon Megas XLR. And if I did forget to leave this out, this matchup will also have either no counts and disqualifications. So basically, this is anything goes from here. So expect a lot of carnage here, like it or not. Anyway, here's Alex yet again with the next challenger. Next, from New York City, weighing at 330 pounds, he's the leader of the Foot Clan, the Shredder! And not to mention, he's also a dangerous threat compared to the other challenger and champion he'll be fighting in this match. Well, trust me everyone, Shredder does not mess around, nor does he play around either. So expect Shredder to be the most hunted out of this tense three-way encounter. Well, anyway, here's Alex yet again to introduce the champion. And last up, the champion from Cowtown, weighing at 284 pounds, he is the current CCW Intercontinental Champion, Marshal Montana. He definitely is the true law and order of CCW, and with his reign as IC Champion continuing on week after week and month after month, he continues to show why. You know, I wouldn't be more surprised if this Lockout ends up going after the Revolution Championship next. I mean, after all, he's been working hard with his signature riding horse on his left and his sweet Southern Belle Lily Bovine on his right. By the way, as we get into the match itself, I just want to let everyone watching this very exact video apologize on the wait time of these videos of mine. I know we've been lacking updates non-stop because of stuff I'm currently dealing with, but we always bring our best to deliver the goods to the rest of you fans, so don't forget that. Anyway, it seems that the rest of the action here has now taken off here, folks. Place your bets on this matchup, everyone. Which one of these three running around in that exact ring will be walking out the Intercontinental Champion in the end? Well, for one thing, I know I'm not allowed to take sides knowing I'm supposed to be a fair commentator, but I for one hope that it's anybody but Shredder. Yeah, just saying, folks. Whoa, Coop got Marshal moved by his cow nose. Is he trying to suffocate him by the slam of his own hand? Well, thankfully Shredder put an end to that awfully fast, and it resulted in Coop falling flat on his face. Speaking of which, by the way, anybody see Coop Cooplowski down by the food court earlier today? I swear that big boy just scarfed down 3 of the most juiciest, delicious Philly cheesesteaks I've ever seen in one single sitting. Man, no wonder Coop's hands must smell like a combination of beef, onions, and 100% cheddar. Not sure if Marshal Moo would like that smell though. I think he would enjoy the smell of that sweet taste of sarsaparilla being served to him, though on a big beer stein. And whoa! Check out Coop below on those clotheslines over and over again. Guessing those Philly cheesesteaks are helping on the long run. Oh, and if you ever come to Philadelphia, folks, I'd go with Geno's Steaks over Pat's any day of the week. Don't judge me, everybody. I know I haven't really been to Philly, but if I did, no doubt, that's where I go to get my daily cheesesteak fix. As far as I see it from here, it seems that Coop and Shredder are busy turning Marshal Moo into a cheesesteak themselves. No doubt that got him into a rough shape. Yep, that smash has now fallen in favor of Coop Cooplowski as I speak. He just sent Shredder running right through the corner. Oh, big jumping body splash onto a big man. And another. Oh, but Marshal Moo stops him right by his tracks, it seems. And it looks like Coop's returned the favor. And I guess Marshal Moo's doing the same thing with those counters. They're dishing out one by one. Oh, big sale powerbomb by Marshal Moo. Is that going to be enough? Not even close. The referee only gets a 2, unfortunately. Ouch. Big knee lift right to the side of his face. Oh, hold up a minute. Coop out of nowhere with a big truck stop. Oh man, is Marshal Moo gonna be the first one gone? Not even close. There's still a whole lot of fight left in this locale. See why I told you how this fight is gonna be tense as it is? Well, you're seeing it right before your very eyes, folks. Told you CCW doesn't play around when it comes to the rules. As the action goes on here, folks, don't forget that after this match, we'll be having a 2-on-1 handicap match soon that involves Justin and Jeff from the future taking on Owen, who at this point is just dying to get revenge against his friends for what they did to him in the past. You talk about betrayal at its finest. It seems that Owen has not forgotten about that very moment. It's like a bad nightmare that seems to replay over and over again. Speaking of the future, by the way, no doubt I had chills in my spine watching Justin cut that skating promo and that CCW exclusive I just watched. I can honestly tell that what I just heard from that male model himself. It's safe to say I don't blame him after what he's going through. I mean, he tried so hard in his career for the rest of the fans here in the CCW universe to like him, only to turn on him when they grew sour of the fact that Justin had been overbooked in his entire CCW career. I'm telling you, he must have been like Roman Reigns for sure. Anyway, we just saw Marshal Moo set up a table at ringside. That definitely has to be bad news for whoever has to be driven underneath that table early on. Coop trying so desperately hard to get back on his feet though. Oh, but only for Marshal Moo to deny him by clotheslining him over the top rope and onto the floor. Come on, Marshal Moo, save that for the Royal Revolution Rumble, will ya? And it looks like to me we've got a 3-man bedlam occurring on at ringside as we speak, folks. I have no clue what's going to be the result of this ringside fracas. And truth be told, I'm glad I'm not going to be right now because, as I see it, my bladder is going to get the best of me as I speak. Yep, gonna have to take a bathroom break, everybody, so I'm gonna have to screw away from the action and head out for number 1. Just keep watch, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. Told you I'd get back in time. Thankfully I didn't miss that much considering the fact that we got television screens all across the arena. So thank our lucky stars for that. Anyway, just saw and realized that poor announcer's table sitting next to us just got decimated. Which I should be thankful it's just a Spanish announce table that just got destroyed and not ours. I swear, what's up with every wrestling trope that has a Spanish announce table get destroyed in every promotion it's in? I don't know, but Marshal has him up for the last roundup. No, Coop's not gonna allow that to happen. Not on his watch. Instead, Coop's gonna treat Marshal to a truck stop. Oh man, is Marshal gonna lose his title perhaps? No, he kicks out at 2. This lockout is still in it for the long run. Although, not for long. He's gonna hit it again, folks. Boom! He nails yet another truck stop. I think this could be it for Marshal everyone. Oh my goodness, the unthinkable has happened, folks. Marshal Montana has been eliminated from this match, which can only mean one thing and one thing only. That is the fact that either Cooplowski or the Shredder will be walking out of here the brand new IC champion. Of course, you just saw that replay of that truck stop Coop just hit on Marshal not too long ago. I'll tell you, I am just in complete shock, everybody. Can you blame me after the way Coop literally dominated Marshal in that match? My flipping goodness. So it looks like from here that Coop's the one being dominated this time around. Although I could beg to differ since Coop's still fighting back in this one. This I feel is going to be quite the hoss fight in my personal opinion. There's just something awesome about two human-sized monster trucks going right at it non-stop. Of course, anything we put out is obviously going to be 10 times way better than that god-awful monster truck match WCW did back in 1995. The only difference is that my version didn't involve actual monster trucks. Go figure, huh? Anyway, Coop just got shredded down with a truck stop. Oh man, a sure kick out of that one, folks. I think Coop's gonna need to muster out a second truck stop if he wants to stop Shredder from getting a stranglehold on that Intercontinental title. Oh crud, I only hope Coop doesn't break the ring. He's not much of a high flyer, truth be told, and thankfully he steps off. If he kept himself on top much longer, that size of his would have been enough to break the ropes. Oh no, Coop's gonna try to go on top again. Oh, please don't break the ropes. Please don't break the ropes. Please don't. Please don't. Once again, he steps off. I mean, I have no clue what you're trying to do, Coop, but please make up your mind next time. If you want to fly, just go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I can't take this teasing no more. Oh, back suplex on the apron. Someone call a chiropractor for the Shredder himself. He's gonna need one after that painful landing. But then again, it can't be worse than getting trapped underneath that wooden pier rubble. This match is on the edge of my seat here, everyone. And Coop's got a good hold of the driver's seat as we speak. And considering the fact that he's a very good driver when it comes to giant robots, that should come to us as no surprise. I bet he's the kind of guy who likes to watch Gundam and Voltron in his spare time. Yeah, it looks like to me that Coop's about to take Shredder on the truck stop. But no, not this time around. Not on a big hulking monster like the Shredder. Not even in his dreams, buddy. I don't know where on earth Shredder's getting his newfound power from, but I don't see Coop having survived for as long. If that's the case, it looks like Coop's not gonna find out a problem. He sends Shredder running right for the corner. Oh, I spoke too soon, folks. 3 hard elbows right to the face, and the last one knocks Coop right for a total loop. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Coop, if I were you, I'd stay down as I could. Unfortunately, he's not gonna hear me though, as Shredder's got a hold of him. I cannot bear myself to watch this. There's Celestia in heaven! A spine buster right for the table! Oh man, Coop has been broken in dadgum half, folks! That's a 300-pound man Shredder just lifted up in the air! And ladies and gentlemen, if I say it once, I'll say it again! The unthinkable has happened! After a long, hard, grueling contest between 3 of the best here in CCW, it's unfortunate for me to say that we have a brand new Intercontinental Champion here tonight. He doesn't ride a horse, nor does he ride a giant robot, but regardless, he now takes the throne as the new IC title holder, and his name is the Shredder. Boy, would the late, great James Avery be proud of this one. CCW roster, watch your back. Shredder means business. Anyway, more Resurrection left to go. Stay tuned.